Lori. Welcome to my apartment.
I'm
I'm
her
here with
son.
I'm here with Nathan again. You're my first returning guest, I
Yes.
guess. Thank you for doing this.
Yes, I am happy to be here by nobody's demand.
By nobody's demand. Well, I'm redoing my apartment, and guess what I found? I found this, which kind of looks like my logo, so I was really excited. Got it at the Dollar Tree, and I'm redoing my bathroom. I'm calling it Pink Goth. What do you think of Pink Goth?
Pink Goth, I think it suits you.
It does suit me, doesn't it? But right now it is cute, but not very functional at all. But it'll get there. We'll see. But yeah, I like it. Basically it's pink and brown and black. So with flowers in it. So yeah, I like it. A little bit of a change. I don't know. I like to move things around all the time.
You are definitely a gardener and a director.
A director?
A decorator.
Decorator, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Since I've been sober, I found that I kind of like it. I kind of need to, I can't sit around bored.
Yeah.
I gotta have something to do. I don't know. I have more energy, I guess. Not all the time.
After you've been sober?
After I've been sober, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm happy to be sober too.
Yeah, you're sober too. Yeah, don't get there.
I,
You don't want to get there.
I'll never get there.
Please don't get there. Yeah. So you saw what it's like. So
Not fun times.
not fun times, right? But we don't have to live that way. Yeah, we don't live like that. Do you worry about me? Do you ever think, oh, I wonder if Mom's drinking?
Like I have.
Like recently, like in the last year or anything.
Once every month for no reason.
Once every month for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can understand that. Is there some kind of certain behavior that
I think there's just certain behaviors that trigger me.
I wonder what is it, and maybe I cannot do it.
Well, this is gonna sound awful, but you glazingly smile, kind of just like unknowingly smile, kind of like a dull smile, if that makes any sense.
A dull smile?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
It
don't
seems
know.
like maybe I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Is this the smile? I don't know.
No, you're a lot more lively.
Oh, okay. So when I'm really like tired or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do about that.
There's nothing you can do.
Just
I have
random thoughts.
Just have like random thoughts like, no, she's a changed woman.
She's a huge woman. Well, yeah. I wonder. I don't know. I'm almost 4 years sober. I wonder if that'll change or not. But if there's, I don't know how to not smile or to pretend like I'm lively if I'm really tired.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing
That's
I can
just
do.
a me problem.
Are you problem? Well, yeah, but I put that problem on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can always just ask me,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't offend me or any, because I know that I caused that.
I have many pet peeves because I'm so anxious all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it my smile?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my tired smile.
Certain sounds and certain sights.
Oh, yeah. Caused that.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that does with me too. I think we talked. We thought we were on the spectrum a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't really know what to do about that though.
But my music is rock, like one of the loudest ones.
I know. Well, I think that you got some goth in you too.
I wore
right?
black yesterday, so all black.
Does it feel comfortable?
Yes.
I know it does, doesn't it? Yeah, but I like to liven it up a little bit. But red's your favorite color,
Yes.
right?
A choir that I performed, but
Yeah, that's really cool. Tell them what it is. What the choir is.
Black Diamond Choir. It's a U of L class that people perform in.
Yeah, Black Diamond.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't really perform. All I did was mime. I let the more talented people take over for me.
Well, I remember I was in choir in school, and I thought I was killing it, and then somebody told me I was way off key.
Yeah.
And I had like a private session with the instructor, and she told me that I could sing, but I just needed some help. But after that girl told me that, I just kind of shut up and I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had probably one of the worst anxiety attacks of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the final choir? Like the first choir, I should say.
Yeah, but you did it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, but I mean, it's brave at least, right?
Yes.
To be able to do that. You can look back. Sometimes I look back, I think, oh, this sucks, or I can't do this, but then I look back and think, well, I did this, so if I did this, then I can do that kind of thing. But it depends on how traumatic it was for you.
Not particularly. It's just maybe it's like, oh, I improved.
Yeah, but some people, like, they can just get up and do that kind of stuff. Like, they like the attention kind of thing.
I'm not.
Yeah, like this kind of stuff, we can just sit here and talk to a camera, and then there's no audience. Well, I mean, there may be an audience, probably a small audience.
A very small one.
Yeah, you can do this kind of stuff, and you don't have to see people. Like, we thought we were going to have a one-person audience, and he left, so
pretty much.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about him.
He just hates the cameras.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, we were joking that it'd be like, it's my other son, but it would be like the Osbournes, where they, the one family member that, what's her name, Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they blurred her face out and wouldn't show her, and she wasn't a character in the family, which kind of separates her out, but I don't know.
Maybe she got a normal-ish life?
I doubt it,
no, probably
coming
not.
from that family. But
I guess it would be like the severed ties would give her like a normal parents. I don't know.
I don't know. I just remember, like, when the Osbournes were coming out, I didn't even understand. Like, I don't know that I'd ever watched, like, the first season of The Real World or anything. I didn't know what unscripted, which is kind of scripted.
It's
TV.
scripted.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I didn't understand what it was. What are they going to do? Like, what? I didn't realize it was about their family and their life kind of thing. But I don't know. Ozzy is like kind of like a trailblazer, you know?
Yeah.
He's a very important person.
Still kicking in his 80s, 90s.
I know. Maybe people just need to rock and roll.
Maybe they do.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But, or have really good doctors and...
Yes, that's probably be famous from a show and have the best care in the world.
Well, I mean, Nolan and I, we saw Body Count and at Louder Than Life. And I was like, oh my gosh, Ice-T looks so good at his age, you know? He's 60-something?
Yes.
And he looks fabulous. And I wonder what he's doing. Like, maybe I can mimic what he's doing. And no one's like, well, he's got a lot of money, and he's got people to prepare food and instructors and to help. But I don't know.
Just
when
do
you
it.
see somebody in their 60s and they look like that, maybe part of it's doing what you love. Yeah, because they kind of killed it. I don't know if people know about Body Count. But
Sammy Hagar?
no, he drinks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Okay,
I can't do Sammy Hagar.
Sorry, okay, that was done.
He's probably not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks good too. A lot of it comes down to DNA. But for you, when you get older, you're not going to look older. Both my parents never looked their age. I don't think that I quite look my age. Sometimes I do. Like when I see bad mirrors.
Yeah.
At the store, I'm like, oh no, I look too old. But
was it $5?
$5 mirror. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, and then your dad's side too. Yeah, they look young. So you got good DNA. So you're not gonna have to worry about that.
Yes.
Yeah. So you are studying humanities, right?
Yeah, because I just want to get a degree to advance to something. I don't know what it is.
Yes, something. Well, you've got a decent heart. You just have to not want to strangle people sometimes.
Gotta take my pills. That's what's gonna happen.
Gotta take my pills. You can always work in an office if you don't want to work directly with people.
True.
Yeah. You know, you can oversee like projects. You don't have to physically work with people if you're not You just have to work with a small team, maybe. You
Yeah,
know, if you're
that'd be
introverted.
that'd be fine.
Yeah,
I'd rather go with a set number of people.
Or you can get a degree in one area and then work some other.
Yeah.
Some jobs say, hey, if you just have a degree, that'll, but it'll probably be sitting down. But do you want a sit down job?
I sit down all the time. All I gotta do is do stretches and stuff.
Yeah.
Just find good seat. Switch it out with.
Yeah, just the right seat.
Yeah,
Find the
just-
right seat.
Find the right seat.
Yeah.
Just switch it out and they.
I think we share kind of a fascination of different religions.
Yeah, I'm kind of into Christian
Okay.
myths or stories or tales or truth.
Oh, okay. So more of mystical
Yes.
Christianity.
I mean, it ain't really gonna. It's not really impressive if Jesus was just a dude.
What in that?
Yeah, just.
I don't know. I have a book that you could have if you want. It's called A Course in Miracles.
He's just a normal dude.
Well,
Normal-ish.
no, it almost combines, and I'm not sure. I haven't even read the freaking book. This is what I think the book says.
Okay, well.
Just from my overall experiences, it's supposed to be a channeled message. Do you know what a channeled message is?
No.
It's like
Every time I think.
like if they're different beings in different dimensions. Okay, let's just say that that's true.
Now we're talking about dimensions.
Dimensions,
Yes.
yeah, different dimensions. Like we're in the 3D,
Yes.
right? So it would be some other dimension, 4, 5, 6, whatever, and they can. Some people are aware of different dimensions, and then they can channel that message. It's like if some people, like if you watch them on YouTube or whatever, it looks like they're possessed. Like they let themselves be possessed by. And it's real weird because they start talking in a different voice and stuff like that. But some people just get like intuitive messages, and that book is written from that, which is kind of weird, huh?
Sounds like that House of Leaf book that I never
House of Leaves.
that I never
I want
read.
to read that, but I get stuck in books so bad. I just probably had to go to the insane asylum after I read that.
I think they closed all down. Unless you want to go to an abandoned one.
Abandoned one?
Yeah, like mental hospitals. I'm not completely sure because I didn't do any research.
In the 80s, yeah, they closed a lot of them. But I think there's one like emergency hospital over in Jeffersonville that I can go to if I read that book.
Yeah.
But even like scary movies, I can watch scary movies. You're playing a horror game right now. What's the name of it?
Amnesia, The Dark Descent. It's not very scary when you've played it, and it's been part of your childhood. It's just kind of like, oh.
Oh, okay, but it is a horror game.
Yes.
Right. But even watching horror movies, I can do that. The last one that really got in my head was The Ring,
Yeah.
the American version. I still want to see the Japanese version.
It's probably better, maybe, but
But
there's
books will mess my head up. It'll mess my psychology up. It'll take me like a couple days, even to a week, to get out of that kind of framework where I pick up that lens of how the book is written and how you see the world, which I like to do for different experiences. But then I kind of get stuck there. So if it's like a horror one, then I'm stuck in it.
I don't like realistic horror, to be honest.
You like what?
I like supernatural.
Oh, okay.
Supernatural, and if it's realism, it just hits too close to home.
Well, do you know what I mean by stuck in a book?
Yeah, you just get disturbed.
I'm disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not I'm not okay. Like I read have you ever read The Road by Colin McCarthy? McCarthy, I think. I don't know if that's really his first name. Yeah, but I saw it like on Oprah, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good book. Oh my gosh, this is the most depressing book. It's about the apocalypse. And this family trying to walk to the south. It is just awful.
Yeah.
Horrible, depressing book.
What kind of themes are in the book?
Just like cannibalism, people not treating people right, but like, I guess the only thing is like the people that in the book that were halfway decent were like real Christians
I guess.
that followed God. Do you see, like,
Yeah.
when all goes to hell,
The real.
like the world goes to hell, the people that keep the like Christian principles are the people that you can trust in the apocalyptic book.
Did the author have an agenda?
I don't know. But, yeah. So I don't know. Should I have given a spoiler alert? I was just talking about some of the themes or something. I don't even want to talk about that book because it'll be ugh. Yeah. But I don't even understand what the House of Leaves. You read it, right?
On a superficial terms.
But it's different. Explain how it's different.
You know how you read a book, it's usually left to right?
Yes.
Basically, the narrative and the book itself is basically on drugs. Like, sometimes there could be just a blank page and one word. Sometimes, like, I don't know what you would call it, the appendix. Just have.
But do you sit there and analyze why is there only one word on this page?
I think it's just a cycle trip.
Oh, okay.
It's like this descent into madness.
Oh, okay.
I gotta read it again, but
I gotta read it again. I need to go back to madness for a little while. But if you read it once, but you know, there's books, even inspirational books. You read them once, you get one thing, and then I guess it's how you go into a book. Okay, I'm expecting horror from this book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's probably what you'll get. What if you go in with a different perspective?
I read a book. It was a long time ago. Spoiler. I don't remember what it was, but it was a dad defending his son from I don't remember the name, but I know I'm spoiling it. But his dad defending his son from a murder that he may or may not have committed, and everything is from it's told from a flashback, and the reveal is that the son may have murdered another woman, and his mother just kills them both.
Kills who both?
I think the son survives, but she tries to kill him and herself. So yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty depressing.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing. Yeah.
I enjoyed that book though.
I do.
You know,
well, you like some dark things, right?
I just don't like too dark, you know.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know, just the more finicky, more touchy subjects that people go through, and I just don't like it because I like my protagonists either powerful or know what to do. If
they don't know what to do?
Because I put myself into their shoes.
Right. You put yourself in the book. I did
basically self-insert. And if they get hurt, then I get hurt. Emotionally.
Emotionally. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you... And I've done this, like read a book and stand outside it, it's not as good.
Yeah, you have to...
It's almost like you're judging it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But I've read, especially like the Bible or something, different ways.
Every time I read the Bible, I'm just standing outside. It's like, what do you guys do?
But you can put yourself in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be one of the disciples.
Yes. Or
yeah.
one.
But really, that's the way you read it once, or at least once I got baptized, that's the way I read it. That when Jesus is talking to his disciples, that Jesus is talking to me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean...
Spreading the word.
Spreading the word, yeah. But I've read it like... I've read it like I wrote it, which is kind of grandiose, but you know, just from different perspectives.
Yes.
Then I've read it as an outsider, like almost judging, like this is bullshit, you know,
yeah.
like I don't agree with this, I don't agree with that, kind of thing. I've actually never read the whole thing. I can't get through all this is related to this. It's like they have to prove that this is a lineage. But I know in
The divine right. No, I'm bringing some other thing up. The divine right of kings.
I don't what's that?
It's. I'm not completely sure. It's how kings justify the rule, because they come from God.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about Egyptian?
Any monarchy or
Really?
Probably not.
Is that like what's it called again?
The divine right of kings. I need to take an acting class.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
But is that I don't even understand what that is. Is that just is that a known thing? Is that a book?
I think it's just it's just a saying, but
It's a saying. Okay.
I've heard it somewhere. I did.
But I'm thinking, even in my recovery program, I think about my lineage, like where, where my sponsor, her sponsor, and so, and you kind of go back. I know that I was into Buddhism for a while, and I still kind of am. I don't know, when people speak in Buddhist, not language, but the way that they say things, it hits me. I understand it better, if that makes any sense at all. It makes sense. So, if somebody says, "Oh, I don't know anything," whatever, I'm just like, whatever. Somebody says, "Zen mind is beginner's mind." Okay, I know what that means. Okay, that's understandable. You're saying the same things, but I understand like the second one better. But they have a lineage all the way to the Buddha, right? So, and that's really important, their lineage, even though it's not kings and it's not to God, but and there's things that like bloodlines and that kind of.
Are we talking about morality, or are we talking about like if somebody was good, that somebody's parent is good?
No, like bloodlines, like where you're from, like ancestors, kind of, and lineage and bloodline. A bloodline is like, we're probably related to JFK somehow. We have to be because we share a name. Do you see what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So we share a name. So we have to be related in some.
Right? Or we could be related to the killer. I don't know.
And we're probably related to the killer too. But yeah, so that's a bloodline.
At what point does everybody? When does Earth start interbreeding? Everybody on Earth, like how many people have to go through each other until it starts?
Everybody's. I'm pretty sure we have to be there.
Yeah.
Right? There's nobody that's 100%. I don't know. I don't know of every tribe that ever was.
Alrighty.
But if they never moved, they probably moved, and they're probably from someplace else. But I don't know. I'm not into ancestry or anything like that. But anyway, like with the Bible, when you start reading, they justify all the way Abraham to. It's just like I'm just like, okay.
Can it be just different dudes?
Huh?
Like different dudes appointed by God, at least with I don't know. Maybe Islam is different.
But they have to justify Jesus to Abraham. Do you see what I'm saying?
Like, I had my problems with Islam. I like it better if they're just random dudes that God appointed. Like, oh, this is. I don't need to go through some ridiculous lineage. This dude is just a random guy, and then we have another bloodline where God chooses this dude. Like,
God chooses
because he's like the morally righteous, because he's all-seeing and all-knowing.
Well, sometimes they're morally righteous, and sometimes they're not.
True.
Like King David wasn't morally righteous.
Well, God knows everything, and maybe he knew that he would go through some development.
But he went through it, though.
Yeah.
The whole Psalms are him going through it and praying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, protect me from my enemies, and then others, I love you, and then love you, God, and
Yeah.
but yeah, but through that, some of the most beautiful things in the Bible are from that, or I think anyway. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's probably one of the most beautiful ones. Goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, something like that. But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, does this mean you're
It
done?
needs yes.
Yes, I can't think anymore. Okay, well, thank you, Nathan.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I have problems. Anger
you mean?
problems.
I have anger problems?
Yes. I get annoyed by
Okay.
things. The apartment I live at is so quiet that anything else is just.
I know this is a quiet apartment.
But it's not dead quiet. Dead
I
silent.
know. But a lot of the noise that we hear is music
Well, it's
coming from downstairs, and I like that. Like
Yeah.
playing, I like Spanish guitar. It's cool. But like that doesn't really bother me.
Well, slamming the door goes. It's a sudden loud sound, and I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't like
I don't really like that either because it makes me feel like somebody's angry.
Yeah.
And I need to fight them. As long as the jingle bells don't
Yeah.
go off.
it. I'm sorry. Friggin',
I was about ready to fight you.
you already told the Siri? I just came over because I was tired.
I didn't say anything here, but yeah. Yeah.
Just came over without her knowing, and well, she got scared and I gave her a heart attack without that.
Yeah.
That was
So,
fun.
yeah, I didn't know who was in my apartment, so
Just
I was
your-
ready to fight, and
Just your son.
turned out to be my son. But yeah, I didn't know I was going to hide in my bedroom. Then I thought, no, I'm going to fight.
And it's just,
So
well, if you had a gun, you probably would have shot me, and that would have been a fun trip to the office.
that's why I don't have a gun, just because you never know.
Yeah.
One moment of insanity, and there goes
Yeah.
there goes Nathan.
I died as I lived, being stupid.
I don't think I'm responsible enough.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would be, but I'm just scared to have one, especially since Andrew.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's not go into that.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah, so I don't want that. So I guess that's all I got.
That's all I got. Just
Okay.
mad.
Yeah, you get mad, but you're not violent or anything like
Yeah.
that.
I'm not explosive as I was.
No,
Started kicking shit at work.
I want to kick shit at work sometimes.
But I am.
I laugh at myself a little bit now when I get angry.
I don't.
I don't.
I'm just a little bit better about it.
I don't think I'm as. I don't know. I could get angry in 5 minutes. Usually I'm just frustrated because I can't get something open, and something won't work, and
I spill your plant, and it's just all collides at once.
Yeah, and I'm calm at first, and then I'm like, I'm gonna kill him.
That
Just
was-
because of some dirt on the carpet. But I didn't kill you.
You did it.
I did not kill
You
you.
wanted your vape. It was.
Where's my vape at? Well, that was the thing, yeah. I needed nicotine. I was grouchy. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
If that's all, then goodbye, folks. You'll see me the next time, or whenever time.
Whenever time.
I'll be the
Okay. All right. Bye.